So, hello everybody! What is going on? It is Kibishimaki here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Dark Rising. Last time, we ventured forth through the Trilogy Islands, met a trainer by the name of Cade, and heard that this place was very much isolated. We also encountered Misty, who was being controlled by Suicune, and learned that, Ash needed our help. Thank you again, Isaac. You saved two of my best friends. I'll have to repay you someday. No problem, Ash. You can repay me with a battle one of these days. Now that I can promise you'll get from me eventually. We'll be staying here till Misty recovers. Hopefully the Elder understands the situation and let us rest up here. Good luck with that one. Indeed. I took the small liberty of taking care of all the trainers on the previous route, the previous area, and the area coming up, or at least the ones that I can see without progressing any sort of story. And everything seems to be pretty good. In terms of things you can encounter around here, I don't believe there's much of a difference. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Actually didn't go over it. Back on Montage Port, there was a few new encounters. From the lowest, we have Gyarados, Cloyster, Tentacruel. We also have Gastrodon, the evolved form of Shellos. Water ground type, pretty tough Pokemon. Good defenses, good HP. Not much else aside from that. It's got okay special attack. They can't really do much else aside from that. Moving along. You also have Alomomola, the most common encounter, which is a pure water type. It hits really hard, actually, decently hard, I must admit, and it is a great ally and a really good asset in my opinion to add to your team. Now, I'm obviously not going to use it because I have no reason to. I have a full set team and I'm just really raring and ready to go. But again, that's just how I am and everything. I'm all set. Alomomola, though, if you're looking for a good water type, I definitely recommend back over on Montage Port. Going along here on Trilogy Islands, there's really nothing new. If you want to try, you can actually find yourself a Milotic. It's a very, very low encounter, but you can find one, and I've gone over the praises of Milotic. There's also Tentacruels and Gastrodons, along with Crawdons and Lantern. I've used a Lantern before. I love that thing to death. I thought it was a really great ally. Super useful and came in handy a lot during Pokemon Crystal. And then as for what was the other one? I just read it too. Crawdons. I haven't really gone over Crawdon before, I don't think. Evolves from Corphish, a water dark type, a pretty powerful one. Pretty interesting typing overall. Has Hyper Cutter, so you can't lower. So attack stat cannot be lowered. It hits decently hard actually, though it kind of fails in terms of HP. It's kind of a glass cannon. It can get knocked out if hit with a super effective move pretty easily. So keep that in mind if you decide to use it. Gosh. And then in the grass, nothing new. You can find Galvantulas and Emolgas, Gastrodons, some Floatzells, some Exegutors, Swannas and Driftblims, along with Electabuzz, Magneton, and Electros. So that's definitely worth noting. Before you talk to her, make sure you save, because as you can guess, it is another fight. They will not let up in these whatsoever. Volcarona's gonna be a good start to this. You've endured all trials and tribulations to come this far. You should congratulate yourself. You're certainly qualified to use Arceus' power by now. Tario, right? What are you doing here? What is this place? Come, Isaac. You have but one final test before you are granted ability bonding. Okay. We enter the Twilight Zone, which I don't really think much of it, and I don't think there's anything new to find in here. Yeah, actually, you can't encounter Pokemon in this place. Don't know why I used a Max Repel. I thought I was going to, but I just played it safe. Follow the very narrow path, and eventually find ourselves here. You've come just as I predicted. What is this place, Taria? This is the Twilight Zone. This is where Arceus first begun its eternal life. You, Isaac, have been chosen to bring peace and stability back to this world. Why me? I wasn't even a Pokemon trainer before I was chosen, so what made me more qualified than, say, Ash Ketchum? Is it because I'm the child of the one who defeated Darugus the first time? No. You were chosen, along with Kaz and Light, because you three all have a power inside your spirit that no other person has, not even Ash Ketchum. Light? Have you met the guy? He isn't a good guy at all. In due time, Isaac. He will understand soon enough. Now, are you ready for your final test before I unlock your true abilities? Yes. Battle me. You? Yes. Showcase the power within you. Like I said, one more challenge. I like the sprite that they use, by the way. Chantel's sprite is très magnifique. Anywho, Pokemon Trainer Taria, the guardian of the Twilight Zone, I guess you could say, starts off with an Umbreon, level 89, pure Dark type, synchronized for the ability. Probably armed with the moves Toxic, Bite or Crunch, Wish, Substitute, probably some of the barrier moves like Light Screen or Reflect. May also have Confuse right along with it. Definitely meant to stall. They probably have leftovers as well, so keep that in mind. Yep, as I predicted. Really high special defense, really high physical defense, so hit it as hard as you can and hope you can KO it in a smooth manner. Or maybe we'll rely a little bit on luck and get a crit. I don't know. It's all varying, and you just have to kind of work your hardest and hope that it works out for you. So it's got Toxic and Dark Pulse. I'm kind of anticipating it having, what was it, Calm Mind or Substitute or Wish, maybe even Baton Pass. Because, oh boy, Moonlight. There it is! There's the recovery move. There's always got to be one. So Toxic, Moonlight, Dark Pulse. What else could I have? Baton Pass, Substitute. Any of the barrier moves like Reflect or Light Screen. Yeah, this thing is definitely meant to be a giant headache. Let's see how much damage Heat Wave may do. Please. Okay, that did a slight bit more. I think I might be able to KO it next turn. If I can live through this. Never mind. You're going down, Volcarona. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Heal up. Alright, let's go with Slacking for this. Boom. Brick Break. Oh, you're automatically loafing? That sucks. God, all that health recovery is just gonna be pain. Brick Break. Come on, do some good damage. Ooh, way more than half. I will take that. Go. Boom. What you got? Brick Break. You're gonna use Moonlight? No! Okay, good, thank you. You're actually gonna give me a chance. I don't know if you use any of the moves, no. Dark Pulse, Moonlight, Toxic. That's the only 3 moves that I know it has. It could have anything else that wasn't made note of or wasn't used, so we're kind of just left questioning what it could be or what it could have been. Whatever. Down Umbreon goes. We are good. What's next? Who's next? Zoroark. I want to keep you in Slacking, but you're way too... You're already suffering too much damage. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Zoroark is level 89, pure Dark type. I don't know what its ability is. Synchronize maybe? Probably with the moves Dark Pulse, Night Slash, Shadow Claw, Crunch, Bite, Psychic, Calm Mind, Substitute, maybe some sort of ailment move like Thunder Wave or Toxic. Shouldn't be too difficult to take care of. Could be a bit of a pain if you're unprepared like I was with that Umbreon, but you should be able to blast through it pretty easy. Now this is where it gets interesting, because Taria is acting as our final guardian, or our final wall, I guess. She has a few mythicals. She has Mew, level 90, pure Psychic type. I believe it is actually synchronized for the ability, with any move that exists to date. It can literally have Calm Mind, Psychic, any of the punch moves, any of the kick moves, Ice Beam, Thunderbolts, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, any move that you can think of, it probably has. And I got critted. That's fun. I'm getting really, really unlucky. Okay, this thing is interesting. Its stats are equal all around in terms of its base form or its base stats. Meaning that its HP, its attack, its defense, special attack, speed, all of it is equal if untouched. It can be a very, very powerful Pokemon and can be quite the pain to deal with, considering that it's probably one of the more bulkier Pokemon we've ran into to date. It's really strong, it hits really hard, it can tank a lot of damage, it can use pretty much anything it wants. Hell, it can even use Metronome if it wanted to. Thankfully, we didn't sustain too much damage, we managed to take it down and we can move on. Next up is Celebi. I'll keep Weavile in. Weavile is going to be my best asset against these things. Celebi is level 90 as well. Grass Psychic type, I believe Serene Grace for the ability? Meaning that any moves have additional chances for their second effects or secondary effects to trigger or to activate. Armed with the moves Silver Wind, probably Razor Leaf, Frenzy Plant, Grass Whistle, which can put people to sleep. It's got a Leftovers equipped, so definitely going to be making use of that. What else could I have? Psychic, Calm Mind, Recover, Wish, Substitute, Grass Whistle, Razor Leaf, Frenzy Plant. You're gonna have a whole list of moves that I can't even think of. But definitely the moveset that it's revealed so far has probably been the most fatal, considering it has Silver Wind and Recover. Meaning that I think it can raise its stats if it wants and so chooses to, well not really, but if it activates, and it can just heal up entirely. Recover or Silver Wind, I believe, is just a bug form of Ancient Power, so keep that in mind. Just try to keep yourself ahead of whatever Taria throws at you and hope that you can kind of luck out, not get confused, poison anything. But yeah, that's really all I can recommend. That's really all I can forewarn you about. It's just try and think carefully. Not sure what to expect. I'm not sure what to think. Use Aerial Ace to get some good damage. Go. Okay, we're holding out pretty well. I'm not sustaining too much damage. Of course, we're going to be loafing around this turn, so might be a bit rough. Leech Seed. Okay. I'm not sure if I missed any moves. I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was receiving some messages and I had to check them out. Oh my gosh. Aerial Ace. Boom. Hopefully that'll KO it. I know it's recovered some health. But it was enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. What's next? Let's go with Salamence. I don't want to really try to revive anything, but I think I might have to. Next up is, I believe, her last Pokemon, or not her actual last Pokemon, but her strongest, Deoxys. Or Deoxys, however you guys pronounce it. I say Deoxys a lot. A pure Psychic type, level 90. I think its ability varies. With the move Cosmic Power, which raises defense and special defense, I believe. Yep. Possibly Calm Mind, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Ancient Power, Silver Wind, whole, again, I say this before, but there's a whole slew of moves that I just can't think of. Just keep yourselves well equipped, well armed, and prepared for whatever it may try to use. You could also have extreme speed, so if your Pokemon are low on health, it may just try to quick attack you and just take you like that. But thankfully we manage. And the last up is Jirachi, the Wishmaker Pokemon. Yep, she is armed to the teeth with Mythicals. Jirachi is level 90, Steel Psychic type, Serene Grace for the ability. Probably armed with the moves Iron Head, Headbutt, Psychic, Calm Mind, possibly Confuse Ray, I think it's a Calm Mind already, Dark Pulse maybe, Headbutts, not sure what else it can have, but this thing, it's a bit more interesting. It has more defense, if anything, than everything else. Jirachi, more special attack. Deoxys, more speed than most. Very well, Isaac. Thank you. That was kind of a painful fight. I will now unlock your true ability. This power is the reason why you were chosen. It's called ability bonding. You have the power inside of you to mentally connect with legendary Pokemon. I'm sure you've experienced this with Landorus and Entei. Yes. That explains why I heard Entei talk, but not Ash or Brock. It also explains why Light was able to hear Landorus communicate with me as well. You must really have the same power as I do. That is correct. Even your friend Kaz has a unique ability to connect with particular Pokemon. Light, Dark, Creation. You three all have the power within you. Mew, Celebi, Jirachi... Oh, this is not her speaking. Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Deoxys fly away from Taria's Pokeballs. Now go. Dwell deep within the Twilight Zone and bond with those 4 Pokemon. With those 4. Well, it appears we're going to be doing a little mythical hunting. I believe as we approach, or as we ascend this long corridor, we can obtain various legendaries within the Twilight Zone or deeper in. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of back and forth, running around, trying to figure out where to go, what to do, and such. But I'm gonna leave that for next time. It's gonna be a lot of running around and hunting. I don't know if we need to hold on to our Master Balls yet, but I'm gonna try to. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But for now, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all continue to enjoy. And I will be seeing all of you dudes next time, where we discover the depths of the Twilight Zone and see just exactly what lies within. Peace out, everybody.